Hi, welcome back to the River Styx. Alright, so, hope you're all well. Okay, let's see here. What are we going to talk about today? Let's see. Intuition, subconscious, and currents. So, what I'm feeling this, I can't really show you because it's just very inappropriate. Okay, it's very X-rated card. So, intuition, subconscious, and currents. So, it's like there's a flow of energy coming through. And this flow of energy is sparking intuitive insights. There's also messages from your subconscious or your higher self coming in that might be telling you something that is definitely something that you should know. But what is that? It's different for everybody. But for those watching this, let's see what it's about. And decision, performance, and impact. Which is funny because it's the same. Okay, so on this card, let me cover up almost all of it. If I can. There's 3 women on the card. You can't really see it, but there's 3 women on the card. And if I cover everything up on this one too, so that I can show you, it's the same 3 women, okay, that are on this first card, that are in this card, but they are in a doorway. They're in this doorway of insight. And it looks like there's a box around them. And I don't know if you've seen any of my previous videos where we talk about a box and getting outside of it. But it looks like, oh, and it's funny, it really is a box. It's a 3-dimensional box here. See, there we go. And these people are inside the box here, but it looks like they are walking outside of the box here through the doorway. So they're walking out of the box. So it's making the decision to walk out of the limited mind space and really jump into your intuition and your abilities and go with the flow rather than resist. Oopsie. Put that there. Other than resist what's coming in. So you could be having messages coming in that are... I don't read any of these cards upside down. None of these cards that I'm using have an inverted meaning. It's all in the card itself, whether it's inverted or not, which is great. So, we have Lord of Misfits is the next one. And this one I can actually show you. Okay, so there's a white horse, but there's I guess you could say it's like a shadow figure behind it. And so there's darkness, or really what it is, it's not like a dark entity. It's more like your own self. It's like your negative self-thoughts. So you have your negative self-thoughts trying to keep you inside the box. Because as long as you're inside the box, then that energy within you can continue to be that energy or that ego, or keep you what people call asleep or whatnot, instead of waking up and using your intuition. And so when you start using your intuition and your insight from the inside, you then can see and hear and know, and like all things are naked and obvious to you. So like there's nothing that anybody could hide. That you can't be tricked, you can't be misled, misguided, you can't be lied to. I mean, people could lie to you, but you could see right through it. Or what I call a walking BS detector, which is quite fun. many people have that one that they definitely practice. So it looks like there's something that's trying to get you to double think and, doubt yourself in going outside of the box. Which going outside of the box is how you can see all of yourself and all of your potential. So, next we have reconciliation of opposites. So, this one is like, you see, it's a man with, okay, so right here, it would depict like the rainbow or the sun. So it's like having the knowledge. It's like a knowledge. Okay, so the man is the box. Okay, so this card represents the wisdom of the box. So it's realizing that you're what's inside the box, you're what's outside the box, and as this man is depicting, and the box itself. So it's having the wisdom of all things without being limited and having, a limited expectation or viewpoint of anything. Hold on, give me 1 second. Sorry about that. We almost had another camera incident with Marty. Okay. So, yeah. And so, let's see. It's like seeing that things are not just one-sided and that there's really multiple sides to things. And it's like coming into terms with your doubt and seeing how it's that doubt and all of the things that were perceived as negative or unfortunate in your life, and seeing how those were actually stepping stones into getting you into where you are and where you are now going. So that would be reconciliation of opposites. It's seeing how those things had helped you in a positive way. So things aren't necessarily as negative as they seem. Next thing we have is the first human woman, and she's completely nude. And then there's universe, and there's like sparkly, and like there's DNA here is what it depicts, and like it's like a celebration. So it's like a celebration of the ability to see all things and how they interact with each other on a different plane of existence. So like there's an atom field, there's particles from like ionic particles in it, there's galaxies, there's all kinds of different designs and patterns, and it's really what I love to call random unsymmetry. So it's just a bunch of art that has no specific pattern. It's not even, but it's there and it's creative and it looks like it's fun. And then looks like there's a river that's flowing. So this is pretty much the representation of the universe, and having the knowledge and the intuition of the universe and seeing how all things are beautiful in its own way without having to be exactly the same. It's okay to be different. This one is the reflection, and what I'm getting from this one is really that you're seeing the wisdom from yourself. It's like you're coming out of the wisdom of yourself and seeing your reflection. So you're and it looks like a sunflower. So it's like you're seeing the reflection of yourself going into a wonderful new pathway. So if you're looking at the reflection of yourself and you're viewing yourself, you're also in a way kind of judging yourself. So if you're seeing yourself in a sunflower, then you are seeing yourself in a beauty and creation and a new journey. So that's just what I'm getting off of this card this time. It looks like, feathers and lightness and the wisdom, and it looks like in the background there's fire and stuff like that. I don't know, it's very similar to this one. But there's just a lot of rapid change and flight. Like you're taking flight by seeing your reflection. So it's like you're almost at this, what I'm seeing in all of this out here is that you're you're coming to that place and self-reflecting within yourself what choice you want to choose. You know, and with a, here is a horse. Okay, there's a horse, and it's white, so it's like freedom and innocence. So it's like you're looking to see all the things that you have gone through in the past, and you're making you're coming to terms with it, and you're choosing to move through the doorway into this beautiful new beginning, and really starting to use your intuition and your abilities. So that's just what I got from this spread. Okay, so now that we got that, let's go ahead and I'm gonna move to these ones. See what else is in this story. Okay, so yeah, so you're on a journey. You're taking a journey, and you see before you, it looks like an ocean. So you have an ocean of opportunities. So there's no limits on where you can go. It's just your choice. It looks like you're ready to do it. You know, you've got your heart on your sleeve right here. You got it right here. And you're very grounded within yourself. You know, and it looks like you're looking towards the sun. Beautiful, beautiful beginning. Hold on. I'm being called to this too. What is that? There's boxes. Little boxes right here. So it's like you're wearing your box. But you're not in the box. I don't know why that's never stood out to me before today. So that's interesting. Yeah, so next is the world card. So you're looking towards the beautiful future, and it looks like you're going there. You're making the decision. Sorry. There you go. You're making that decision to go into this new beginning, and it seems like it's bright, and also there's a lot of intuition. I'm just feeling like whoever you are, you have a lot of strength in your abilities. Almost like you're a seer. You can do things that I can do. I mean, you could do anything that I'm doing if you want to. But it would be your own way. You'd make it your own. So, yeah, it looks like definitely there's a lot of freedom and lightness and clouds. So everything is just like the flow is more fluid. The flow is more fluid. So this path that you're now traveling on is full of emotions. It's something that makes you really happy, and it's almost like it's a gift, a peaceful gift to yourself, from yourself. And so it's like you see the peaceful dove flying into the cup and just pouring down, and here's the clouds handing it to you. Okay, so it's like your higher self is pouring into you all of this water. So these are all the water and opportunities and the waters of creation to be able to create anything that you would like to, anything your heart desires. So it's like the opportunity to create the life that you would like to live is being supported. You're definitely being supported heavily by many different energies. Like, I don't know, 5 is an important number. Maybe you're a life path 5, something like that. But here we go. King of Pentacles. So literally, so this is a progressive. This is progressive. You know, you're looking towards the journey. You're going on the journey. You're looking at it and thinking about it. You're being handed the opportunities, and here it looks like you took them. It looks like you took the opportunities, and you have everything that you need. You're prepared, you're ready, you're, you know, sturdy within yourself. You have your crown chakra open, you're very grounded. You're in tune with Mother Earth and your surroundings. You've dived into your heart of hearts, and you have tackled any of the stubbornness to allow yourself to become more fluid with the universe and all of the things, and you're looking towards the future. So what's ending is all of the conflict. All the conflict that you've been going through is not going to be the same anymore. There could be, again, like the last reading, some things, just some last things trying to hold you back. But don't worry, you will be successful in whatever it is that you're doing. You will be successful in whatever it is you're doing. Okay, so this is the Nine of Pentacles. And what is that? That looks like dandelion flowers. It's like dandelion flowers on her dress. You know, like the ones with the fluffy balls on it. When they seed, you know, and you pick a dandelion and you blow it and you make a wish. So she's wearing a robe of wishes. So it's like you're being cloaked in your wishes. So your wishes are coming to fruition. And there's a little hawk. Or a bird, a messenger bird. I think this is a bird with a little hat on it that they used to use to send messages and stuff like that. So, which is funny because it's also got grapes on it, like this one. So these two. Okay, so it's like all your wishes are coming true to bring you into that King of Pentacles. So none of the conflicts are gonna happen. Yep. None of them are going to happen. All the conflicts are ending. You're going into your new beginning and all this. So, what advice for the viewers other than getting out of your headspace and overthinking? Because that's something that I'm really feeling. Somebody's overthinking too much. So maybe getting rid of your own self-conflict, being able to, I don't know, maybe take a salt bath. Take a salt bath. Do some kind of cleansing to cleanse the energies. You know, cleanse the clutter in your mind. Maybe go hug a tree or plant some seeds or do something that's grounding, that you find grounding. You know, go talk to some crystals and ask how they're doing. Talk to some crystals and see how they're doing. And, you know, really get in touch with yourself and just, you know, let all that negative thinking or the doubtful thinking go. Because everything's going to pan out. Okay, so the advice. What advice do we have? Be confident in the words you're saying. Be confident in what you say. So, you have the ability to speak into your future. So if you continue to just speak your truth, then you'll be okay. Speak your truth and go within. Get more in tune with your heart space, your inner self, and your inner light. Don't worry about what other people are saying. You know, you don't have to worry about it. So don't be on edge. You know, I don't know, if people are wanting to pick a fight with you and make fun of you for anything that you're doing, don't let it bother you. Yeah, take out the trash. So, there is no more time to deal with sneaky energy. I mean, you can if you want to, but it's almost like there's a tiptoeing thing, and it's like you're trying to get away with saying or not saying certain things. It's almost like you need to speak your truth about whatever it is, because there's something that you're holding within that you need to let out and come clean on. Yeah, and then once you do that, all your hard work will pay off. So whatever you're working on getting rid of, go ahead and speak your truth and let go of that, because once you do that, then your pinnacles will start to grow. Yeah, so definitely don't be smug either. So thinking that, you know, this is okay still, and this is okay still. Trying to pick fights and holding on to things that, you know, are no longer for you anymore will get you in a place that's not the greatest. There's, in this, what I'm feeling is this man is really sad. He's really sad, and he's got his gold, and he's got all the things that he could hope for. But he's alone. There's mountains, and the mountains are like difficulties and complications. You know, and he's looking towards the past with worry. So, if you want to keep picking fights and hold things in and not let it go, then you'll definitely end up not happy and constantly thinking about the past and remembering all the good times but not experiencing them. So there's that. Okay, so anyways, ending note. Yeah, don't hide anything. Just don't hide anything. Let all the things come out that are, and then you'll be fine. Yeah, because if you keep hiding things, it's just, you're not going to be happy. You're not going to be happy. Okay? So, anyways, that's what I have for you at this moment, and I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.